Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel, episode 238. We actually have a busy one this time. It's been a minute since we've had one of those, and this one, a lot went down yesterday, stuff that I never would have expected, but here we are. So, let's talk about it. But first, Salem's Lot. It's been like almost 2 years since I've talked about this movie. That was because, well, it was supposed to come out in 2022. Then I believe it got delayed to 2023. And then it was just like, it disappeared forever, it seemed. Like it was just gone in the ether for the longest time. And I was wondering, is it going to get canned? Is it going to get the Batgirl treatment? Is it going to be released theatrically? Is it going to just get dumped to Max? Like, what's going on? Well, we now know its fate. It is not canceled, no, but its theatrical release is, because it's going to be going to Max this year. No date has been announced yet, but it will be heading to Max. And I have some thoughts about this. Now, obviously, I imagine some Stephen King fans are going to be a little peeved about this because they probably expected this to be on the big screen, and since it's not, well, imagine they're just a little disappointed by this. But also the fact that this whole news, it feels very like hypocritical of David Zaloff to make a decision like this, because, like as it said, David Zaloff, he emphasized how he's about theatrical and how he doesn't believe in straight to streaming movies, and yet this is what he did. So, like, it almost feels like, I don't know, it's just like he's so untrustworthy. It's insane. Like, I don't know how anyone could believe a single word he says anymore, because you can't say one thing and then do the other. You can't do that. Because you do that, then trust is just gone. So don't say, oh, you're all about theatrical and then make moves like this. Like, basically trying to kill Coyote versus Acme for tax, for the sake of tax write-offs, and then taking Salem's Lot from theatrical to Max. Like, don't say things that you know damn well you can't, stick to. Okay? Don't don't say that, because it just makes you look terrible. Um yeah, when it comes to Salem's Lot, I never I don't have much thoughts on the movie itself, but the fact that this happened to it, I mean, it could be worse. It could have been just canned altogether, so at least I'll have a release. I mean, it's better than nothing, but yeah, it's still not ideal, obviously. But yeah, finally get to talk about Salem's Lot for the first time in like almost 2 years. But that's not all the Warner Brothers news. We got some other stuff. But the Batman 2, this hurts, but it got delayed a whole year. Yeah, it was supposed to come out next year, October 3rd. Not anymore. October 2nd, 2026. Oof, that stings, because I really liked the Batman. I thought it was very good. I wanted to see more of that universe, but I guess we're going to have to wait longer to get the sequel. But you know what? We still got that Penguin show on Max. That'll obviously bridge the gap a little bit, make it less painful. But yes, it's still a wee bit upsetting to wait another year for the Batman 2. But, apparently this was because of the dual strikes, the actors and writer strikes. And it probably helps that it's now, the fact that it's no longer 2025 mean it doesn't have to deal with like being near Superman, because having a Superman and a Batman movie coming out the same year would be a little weird. I feel like you should space those out a little bit. So yeah, but it sucks. It just sucks. Uh, t- 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 uh, Apparently, some movie called The Bride is going to be taking up that October 2025 date. Don't have much thoughts on that. Apparently, Paul Thomas Anderson's next movie, which doesn't have a date, but it's going to be coming out next year, August 8th, 2025. And this stars Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't have much thoughts on that. I mean, I don't think I've seen a single Paul Thomas Anderson movie. I know that that probably pissed some of you off, but I can't watch everything. Okay, it's just not gonna happen. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what it is, but yeah, I don't know. And then last with the Warner Brothers movies, you got Alto Knights, which was supposed to come out in November of this year. That's been pushed back to March of next year. So November gets one less movie. Actually, it got two less movies yesterday because of some news that I'm gonna explain later. But yeah, Alto Knights. I mean, I don't have much thoughts on that either. I mean, like, it's not exactly a movie like I would watch. So for anyone who was interested in it, I imagine this has to be a little disappointing. But for me, I don't really care. So yeah. So that's all the Warner Brothers stuff. And there's one last bit of news I want to talk about that kind of just, popped out of nowhere. Is that Venom 3 not only does it have a title being The Last Dance. Okay, not sure what that means, but whatever. But it hasn't been delayed. No, it's actually been pushed up by 2 whole weeks. So instead of coming out November 8th, it's coming out October 25th. So it's coming out the same month as Joker 2. Not sure how that's going to work, but we'll see, I guess. I mean, I guess with this new date, it avoids a lot of the November movies. It's not like, squished in there. And hey, it gives October a much needed like boost in potential box office revenue. I mean, that's nice. um so yeah, I mean, with Venom 3, I mean, I'll watch it. I mean, the Venom movies, they're not very good, but Tom Hardy and Venom, like those two, and like their camaraderie and their chemistry, they're the reason why those movies are even watchable. So more of that, I won't complain. So yeah, but I wasn't expecting this at all. It kind of comes as a bit of a shock. I really thought it would keep that November date, but I guess Sony, I don't know, just didn't want to. I guess they didn't want this to be a holiday movie. I guess they wanted to stick with the October date that Venom 1 and 2 had, even though it's like later in October, but it's still October. I don't know. But for all you Venom fans, I imagine this is great news. You get to see the movie earlier. So, yeah. And now we can stop calling. Well, we're going to still call it Venom 3, but at least it has an official title, The Last Dance. Again, don't know what that means, but I guess we'll find out sooner or later. And that's it. So, let's play that game. What will happen next? March is, well, it's halfway over, so no need to talk about that. April, same. Well, April, nothing should change realistically. May, it's just kind of a whatever month. June, same thing. Nothing really to nothing really to say about that. Then you got July. Maxine's supposed to be on the 5th. It's not posted here. Then you got August. All these movies here coming out. Then you got September. Then you got October. There's Venom 3, Venom the Last Dance. So yeah, Joker 2 is going to start October, and Venom 3 is going to end October. Interesting choice. We'll see if that works out. And then November, boy, November really took a hit, didn't it? Like, nothing's coming out the 1st of November. Why? Why not, like, take that spot? Like, I know it's, like, the day after Halloween, but still, like, take it. Like, what's stopping you? And then you got December with Sonic 3, what's probably going to be my movie of 2024. Then you got the rest of these movies that are in the ether. Salem's Lot, you can just scratch that off because that's not even theatrical anymore. I don't know about the rest of these movies though. And then like next year, we got January, we got February, we got March, April. Oh, Alto Knights is not on here. Wait, is it still? Yeah, it's still there. The 15th. It has to be moved to where? The 21st, so the same day as the Snow White remake. Okay. The October, not April, May, and then you got June, July. It's gonna be weird having Superman. Well, it's not Superman Legacy anymore. It's just Superman, and the Fantastic Four opening the same month feels like a bad idea. But I guess that may or may not change. We'll see. Then you got August, September, October. Batman 2. Nope, you're in 2026. Sorry. You're replaced with what was it called? The Bride? Yeah, The Bride. Then you got November and December. And then you got 2026, a bunch of untitled movies. Well, there's new animated film based on the world of Super Mario Brothers. So it's not Super Mario Brothers 2 or Super Mario Brothers Movie 2. It's something else. I guess we'll find out what that is like in due time. Then you got Mutant Mayhem 2 and the Batman 2, which will be like a week before. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this? I got playlists on the homepage. All previous prediction videos I made cancel episodes. I man, the channel now made 238 episodes. So if you want to watch any of them from beginning to now, I highly encourage you to do that. So go do it. You want to binge them all from beginning to now, please do it. There's also box office predictions, where I predict box office for movies. This weekend I do 4 movies. Not looking forward to that at all, but what can I do? So stay tuned for those. But if you want to watch any of the past prediction videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. March recap, that will be between the 5th and the 12th of April, so stay tuned for that. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.